Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Eileen with Unique Gifts and Decor by Lady Di. Happy Sunday to everybody. Happy New Year's Eve, you guys. Hoping you all having a wonderful day and hoping you are getting ready to cross over to the new year. We're going to forget the old things that was in 2023 and we're going to look forward to the new things in 2024. God has so many things for us for the new year. Sometimes it's just us being fearful. We just got to step into what he has for us and just trust him that he has already worked things out for our favor. So I don't have a lot of things that I'm planning to do today, but tidy up some things so I can make sure when the new year comes in that everything is in place, okay? Yesterday I was doing some of my baskets and my son came through and I guess I wouldn't say he interrupted my process, but you know, when you're on a roll about doing things and interruptions, they come up, and Lord knows I love my children, but he's a tractor trailer driver. So he came through yesterday and he says, well, Mom, I'm going to wash my clothes. I'm like, okay, no problem. And I'm going to fix some spaghetti. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, I know he's on the road, and said, no problem. So I ended up was doing my baskets while he was here. I didn't get to do a lot of the videos that I had planned to do, but it is well, you know, in life there does come distraction, but you just have to go with the flow. So the things I didn't get done yesterday, I am planning on getting them done today, but it was just good seeing my son as usual. Like I said, he's on the road all the time, and when he's close by, he will pop through, and you know, it was just good seeing him. But on that note, I just want to show you guys some things that I have been working on with these totes that we got from I got from a haul from the Dollar Tree. They do have different patterns. This is just the clear gray. Some of them has the black and white design, and some of them have the dark gray. But I'm going to use these light gray in this tote today that I'm going to show you guys. The totes are really flimsy, so you're going to have to, as you can see here, you're going to have to pack them with something. So I did put a box inside of there with some newspapers on the side here. And I've got some white tissue paper that I am going to put on the top and on the sides. So that will cover up the insides. You won't see the box from the top, as well as the newspaper on the side. Very easy to do, okay? And this white tissue paper I got with the glitter in it. Most of the Dollar Trees was out when I was going out, so they only had the glitter kind, which is fine because I think that kind of, it's just tissue paper. It kind of, you know, gives a little flair to the basket, okay? Or the tote. So some of the items that I'm going to use today is, I got these bears. Now, this is the bear that I got from the Family Dollar. Family Dollar only had the red and the pink ones. And I went to a couple of them, and they only had 4 on the shelf at a time. So I guess they're trying to put out little by little. But this is the rose bear that I'm going to use today in this tote. Also, I'm going to use some towels. These are the bath towels that I got from Walmart on Black Friday. They were very good quality. They were $1.74 for each bath towel. So what I did, I put a ribbon around it, as well as I stuffed it with some cardboard, as you can see there, so that I can have these to stand up in my tote or in your basket, whichever one you're doing. I also got these hand towels as well. And these was at Walmart as well. I think they were maybe $1.97 or 94, something like that. But I did put 3 here, and I ended up putting a white ribbon around these as well. Let's see. So these are the sets that I got from Burlington. It's a luxury gift set. This is the Tuscan Rose. I'm going to use this set in this basket that I am going to do today. I did get other sets, and they came in this box here, as well as this box here. Now these are nice boxes, so the boxes is not going to fit in my concept in the totes, But these are boxes you can save for using something else down the road. For instance, if you needed to stuff inside another box, these are great boxes to use for that. So I'm saving my boxes, okay? So I did find this candy dish that they had at the Dollar Tree. I'm not. I might use this. We'll see how it works. As well as I saw this candle, the Amber Rose candle that we got from the Dollar General during one of the sales. I'm not sure what, I peeled off the label, so I'm not sure what sale it was, but it was early back in the summer that I got this candle, okay? So let's see, and I'm also gonna put some Russell's Stover's candy in here as well. So first, let me get started here. I'm gonna take my items out of this box here. Oh boy, they got it packed in here real good. Again, these are great boxes to save for something down the road. And here are the items, you guys. This is the shower gel here. Even though it has that Tuscan, like an orange on the box and on the top too, but you see the pink there. So that does work with Valentine's Day. Also, I have the body lotion here as well. And they have the liquid soap as well. So this is just an easy concept to put together. It's not very time consuming. So I'm going to try to get this taken care of for you all, so you all can see this done real quickly, okay? So first I'm going to put my towels in here. I think I'm gonna do them like this here, the long ways. Make sure they sit down real good. Then we're going to put the hand towels on this side. We're going to put my little bear on this side here. Let's see how I did this. So I'm going to put all of my, show y'all like this right quick. So we're going to just put all three of these in front right here, okay? I think that looks a little better because what I had did earlier. And I'm going to show you the ones that I had finished earlier. You turn that around here. I don't think this is going to fit the way I want it, so we're going to try to do the candle. I'll try to put the candle behind the bear and to make sure that it stands up. I know it's kind of not showing very well on this, but guys, just bear with me here. So I need to get some more on my tissue paper. And we're going to put it behind the bear so that the candle will be able to sit up. Oh, and one thing I want to also let you know, let me take this out. Let me take my bear out, and let me take these out. And let me just go over something that I forgot. In order for these to stay together, what I do use is a piece of ribbon, and I cut it, and I take the ribbon from the bath towels and attach it to the ribbon that I have on the hand towels, and I tie them together so that they won't lean over as much. They'll be tight when I finish with the tote, okay? I have to tell you that, guys, I'm sorry. That's a main thing. So here it is. I am putting the tissue paper here on the side here because I want my candle to sit up so they can see it, whoever's receiving this. So I'm gonna put my bear back there, and I'm going to put the white lotion in the middle, the shower gel, kind of pink, right beside the bear, and the liquid soap on the end. So this is how it's looking so far, okay, you guys? Now I'm going to put my candle here so it can sit up here. And I do have some glue dots here that I will glue the the candle to the blanket. Excuse me, the towels. So it will not, it kind of will stay in place. And you might have to do more than one glue dot to make sure that it is in place, okay? Here. So this is how it's looking so far. Okay, now so we're gonna get rid of the candy dish. We're not gonna use that because that's not gonna work for me. Also, I've got my candy, my Russell Stover's candy, you guys. I am tongue-tied today. I'm gonna put this right here on top with a glue dot as well toward the towels so that it will not move. And you can still see that it's the candies, okay? Put another one on there so it will not slide. Okay. And then I've got one of my flowers that I got from Temu, which is the pink ones with the green leaves. And I'm just going to stick that down here in between the towels here. Now this is how it's looking so far, okay? Now, it's a little plain to me on the totes. So what I have done and what I'm going to show you how I'm going to do on here, I got this ribbon, the pink ribbon. And since the totes is very plain, I'm just going to jazz it up a little bit. And I'm going to put the ribbon around the bottom, I would say the bottom, maybe the middle part of the tote. And I'll show you guys. Let me turn it around. Let me do it, and then I'll show you the finished product. But in the meantime, while I'm doing this, just want to continue to encourage everybody on looking forward to your goals for the new year. I know we all have some things that we want to accomplish, but it can be overwhelming sometimes, so we just need to start with the small goals and celebrate the small goals, because the small goals will get you to the big goals. That's one thing that I had to learn. You know, looking at the big picture and stuff, but I've accomplished a lot of small goals of mine, even for 2023. But I was so focused on the big goals that I really didn't take time to celebrate my little achievements. So that's one thing that I plan to do better for myself for the new year, because even if it's just a small achievement, it's a big achievement to you. That's just like someone who is basically, you know, trying to lose weight. And, you know, they want to lose, say, 50 pounds. Well, each week they're losing, say, 5 pounds. These are just examples, and it's realistic examples because it can be done. Well, you don't, you know, you keep looking at your scales. You're like, oh God, I'm only down 240. I'm only down 45 pounds. Well, celebrate those. You know, don't just get discouraged about the big picture. Yeah, we are striving for the big picture, but don't lose sight of the little things along the way. Because as I was telling you guys in the previous videos, you can't get to the big picture without going through the little, achieving the small goals along the way. I was listening to my pastor this morning. He was talking about, and I've written it down, it says, every adversity that comes into your life is a bridge that carries you to another place of victory. So in saying that, I mean, that kind of touched me a lot, because everything that we're going through in life, it's a bridge, because we're going through it. Here we go again with that word through, you guys. We're going through it so that we can get to another place of victory. So, and that's why I'm stressing to you all, and I'm stressing to myself as I'm talking to you guys. I talk and I'm listening to myself talk. We got to celebrate the small things. I know we all want to get to the promised land, Yeah, but sometimes you got to go through Egypt to get to the promised land. And don't let these Egypt distractions deter you from from keeping focus and completing your goals. Many distractions going to come. I had some last week. I had a bunch last week, and I'm like, Lord, what in the world? But some of my distractions was not getting me off focus. It was just leading me to another blessing or another realm of information that I needed to proceed in my business. So, in other words, don't sweat the small stuff. Basically, go through whatever you got to go through, but just know in the process, your attitude has to be right when you go through. Your attitude will determine your altitude. If you're going through something and it's like, woe is me all the time, and you're feeling down, depressed, and we all go through that. I mean, no one is exempt. But again, start the new year out, trying to have a grateful attitude, even though things are not right. Everything's not right in my world. But I know that God has a plan for me and for you. And we might not see how it's coming together, but there's bits and pieces that are coming together. But I just got a little distracted because I see my big picture and I see these little pieces that are coming together. But I'm just like, I don't want to say I'm getting impatient, but I just want it to happen. But I know my timing is not his timing. So we have to go through these levels or these steps to get to where we're going. So don't despise the steps. It's just you're growing, and we're all growing. If we stop growing, then we're no good to anybody or to ourselves. But also in the meantime, do some self-care. Make sure you take care of yourself in the process, because you're no good to somebody else if you are not able to comprehend, or your mind's cluttered or anything. This is the time. I know it's the last day of the year, but this is just the time for all of us to reflect back on some of the things that we experienced, some of the things that we've gone through, our successes and our failures, or whatever it may be. But sometimes, and I did this the other day, something that I'm contemplating with, and I did on a piece of paper, I put the pros and the cons on there. And they tell you to do that, when you're trying to decide on something. And you try to do it all in your head, but when you're writing stuff down, it makes a big difference. So I did the pros and I did the cons on the situation that I am trying to deal with right now. And, if the cons outweigh the pros, that's that. But if the pros outweigh the cons, then you're in the right direction. You're making the right choice. So all I'm saying, I know a lot of people journal a lot. I don't journal like I should. In my prayer time, when God speaks with me, I write things down. But some people journal in the morning. Sometimes they journal, by the end of the day. I haven't got there yet, and that may be something that I might be trying to do for the new year. But sometimes it's good to write things down. But I know, and my girlfriend did tell me, and she says she has a journal for her business, and she has a personal journal for her personal life. So anytime God tells her something about her business or something, or she finds out some information about her business, she puts that in the business journal, which makes sense to me. So I have a lot of things on paper, like different nuggets that I'm getting from people, like even the vendors that I went out to my street sale. They gave me information about different things from my business, as well as when I went to the Apple store. The gentleman gave me all that information about the perks that I would be getting with my having my Apple phone. And you guys, Apple is on point. The guy did call me when he said he would on Friday. He sent me emails, and I'm getting all these information. He set me up on my account. It's a free account. You don't have to pay anything for the account. But when I'm getting ready to do my brick and mortar store, there's different things that I can use toward that. So, that was a nugget that I got from the Apple store. So I am writing that in my book. So anything that I am getting, my information, I have to write it down, because I do not want my mind to be cluttered anymore. I have decluttered, and I want to stay decluttered as much as I can. Now, I know things is going to come up, and that's just part of life. But sometimes we can take that extra step and kind of, don't get frustrated. Don't get, don't get frustrated, don't get, irritable, don't get angry. It's just life, the Bible says in life we're going to have trials and tribulations, but God overcame all of this. So all the things, sometimes you have to sit and think, all the things that Jesus went through on this earth, and he didn't do anything wrong. We've been wronged by people, family, neighbors, friends, co-workers, managers, bosses, whatever. We've been wronged. But again, even though we haven't done anything wrong, that's just part of life. But I guess sometimes we just got to figure out how we're going to overcome these challenges, these distractions that gets us off focus. And it's just nothing but the enemy trying to keep you from your destination, basically. You're an overcomer. It says that in the word that we are overcomers. We're more than conquerors. And sometimes I don't know how to say this, but I know God knows our future. I don't think the devil knows our future, but he knows that God has his hands on our lives, okay? And anything that he can do to keep us off track, keep us distracted, keep us off focus, he's going to do that because, first of all, he knows his time is coming up and ending. And we have authority if we just use the authority that God has given us, that we can overcome him. We have to start speaking things into existence, and please watch your words, what you say, because the power of death is in your tongue. So whatever you say, you got to be careful what you say over your life, over your children's life, over your family. Just be careful what you say. It's just a lot of stuff, you guys, that we're being hit with in this world, government, politics, religion, all kind of stuff. And we can't get caught up in all this stuff because it's just a distraction, you guys. You have to know where it's coming from. And God will send you distractions too, but he's probably trying to give you distractions to get you to somewhere that he want to show you. Like, for instance, with my phone the other day, it was a big distraction to me because my phone was not working. I thought, what in the world? Why am I going to the Apple store? But by him making my phone do what it did, it didn't do nothing. It wasn't doing nothing. I had to go to the Apple store, but never gone there before. And when I went there, I got the information about how, about the pointer system, the POS system for my business. I mean, the guy was telling me so much information, you guys. I'm like, wow, wow, wow. So he put all that in the email. I was writing it down as we were talking. So I would have never gotten all that information if it wasn't a distraction from God, okay? Now, the devil will send you distractions too, but you got to know who is sending you the distraction, okay? If it's somebody that's taking you away from something that you was trying to do or whatever, that might could have been from the enemy. And even with my son coming by yesterday, I wouldn't say that was a distraction from the enemy, because I think it was a distraction from God, because me and my son, we always have a great conversation, but he just comes through thinking about his mom, and thank God, because some kids don't even think about their parents. But, we sat down, we have a conversation, and I'm so glad that we have that relationship where he can come to me and ask me things. I don't have all the answers all the time, but, we communicate. Even with my daughter, we do the same thing. So it maybe was just a time that, some things that he wasn't sure about, whatever, that he just needed me to be a sounding board to him, or me to just, give my opinion. Now, my son is 41 years old, and thank God that he's doing well for himself. And, sometimes we just need that parenting experience. My parents are both deceased, and sometimes I really wish I was daddy's girl, so I miss my dad tremendously. So sometimes I just kind of wish that I, could just be able to sit down and talk, you know what I'm saying, have that conversation to see where I am in life now. He passed when I was 25, and I'm up there now, right, you guys? So he's been gone a long time, but a lot of things that I've gone through, and where I'm at now in my life, I have not arrived, you guys, but I wanted him to see, where I am in life, where his grandchildren are, it's just, but I know one day, it'll all be revealed to me, and we'll all be together again one day. But in saying all of that, you guys, the distraction, that it can be from God and it can be from the enemy. So you just need to know where your distractions are coming from, okay? So I said enough. So I want to show you guys what I did with the bow, okay? So I did put the bow around the bottom of the tote, so it makes it look more professional, you know, because the totes was very plain. So you kind of wanted to dress it up a little bit, okay? So I'm not going to wrap it because I'm trying to make this video as quick as possible. But I wanted to show you guys. Here is the pink one that I did previously that's already wrapped, okay? And I did not shrink wrap it. I just put it in the cellophane bags here. And it's heavy. And here is the other ones that I did. I have about 2, 4, 6. I think it's 6 of them. But here is the one that I did. And this is a little different one because this one had the box with the 3 items, but it also had the soap, and I left the soaps in the box, okay? And this is just the red ones as well with the magnolia flower on this one. And I did put the bow on here as well. And here is the other one that's wrapped with the soap in this one here. And I want to show you guys these other 2 that I did. So I've been kind of busy, you guys. Now this one did not have the soap in here. So what I did, I put a candle in here. Everything is still the same. It just has a candle instead of the soaps, okay? And this other one here. And this was in the box with the, this has the vanilla and ginger. Okay, this come out of that box. So this is here. I just put a candle in here. I couldn't find the soaps as well. So it's basically the same concept. I just put the, one of the lotions here and the other 2 on top. So I kind of just changed them around, but I still put the ribbon on the box of those, okay? So you guys, that's just what I did. It's an easy concept to do using those totes. So thank you guys for watching my channel. Thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting. You all are such a blessing to me. I love reading your comments. I try to go back through all my videos to make sure I do not miss any of you all's comments. Just take heed this time of the year and reflect back on the things that you succeeded and the things that you failed, but don't get stuck and don't get harped on, don't stay stuck on the things that you didn't achieve. Because like I was saying, if something I don't do on my to-do list today, I'm just going to add it to my list tomorrow. But again, that's where the discipline comes in at, and that's what we all need to try to be disciplined, because you have to have some structure, okay? But again, you know, just take today and reflect on the good and the bad, and just do the process, okay? You know, just make sure you find a way how to improve what you're going to do. Don't, and also, I want to say, how can I put this? Celebrate your achievements, the small ones, the middle-sized one, and the large ones, because you're going to get to that destination, but you got to go through the small steps to get to the big step. So I thank you guys for enjoying. I thank you for listening to me through this video. I'm getting tongue-tied because I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm just trying to make it through so I can get through this day. But anyway, I thank you all for watching my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. If you have not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. And if you have subscribed, please go back and look some of my videos and see if there's anything that I have done that I've made or created that will help you in this Valentine's season coming up, or just not Valentine's season. It could just be for any occasion. And I'm just sitting here thinking, you guys, I just had an idea in my head. You know, this is something that you can go promote to a hotel. You know, when you go to the hotel, some of them have, the nice hotels, they have the gift baskets there. And I might just need to branch out to some of the hotels in the sales department, the hospitality area, and see if I can, you know, get a contract with them to make some baskets for the hotel. Just thought about that thing. But thank you guys. You have a blessed day. Goodbye.